Good morning, everyone. I'm Mark Welp.
And I'm Alyssa Paldo. Welcome to WMBD This Morning.
Topping this morning's headlines, students across the country are protesting gun violence by walking out of their classrooms today. The event takes place 1 month after a gunman killed 17 students and staff at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida.
Yeah, students and staff here in Central Illinois are preparing for their own walkouts. Dunlap High School students will be walking out for 17 minutes. This morning, they're going to be doing that for 1 minute for each person killed in last month's school shooting in Parkland, Florida.
But at Peoria Public Schools, students are being told not to walk out of class over concerns for safety. The district released a statement saying, quote, "Our school must remain safe and focused on learning. All Peoria Public School students must remain in school."
School leaders are allowing students to participate in other ways, though. At Richwood, students are selling shirts and can get involved in a sit-in. At Manual, the entire school is holding a day of peace.
Both Parkview Middle School in Creve Coeur and Kingsley Junior High in Normal will participate in the 17-minute walkout this morning, starting at 10 a.m. Parkview says no penalties will be given to any student or staff member for participating.
And local universities are showing their support for students participating in today's walkout. Bradley University issued a statement in February saying it supports responsible exercise of free speech and that student admission offers will, quote, not be negatively affected by school disciplinary actions resulting from participation in peaceful, non-disruptive protests or lawful expressions of their beliefs.
Illinois State University also sent out a similar message saying, quote, "Illinois State University would like to assure high school students that disciplinary action associated with their participation in peaceful protests will not impact their admission to the university in any way."
Meanwhile, Governor Bruce Rauner vetoes a measure that would place tougher regulations on gun shops across Illinois. The Gun Dealer Licensing Act would have required gun shops to get licensed with the state. That would come with fines and other regulations for those shops. Now, the governor said he sees no evidence this bill would do anything to stop the illegal flow of guns into Illinois or reduce crime. Republicans who oppose the act said it would create a big government registry and hurt small business.
Peoria's Riverfront Village is coming down soon. The Peoria City Council has accepted a construction contract to start the demolition of the property as early as next week. There's been debate on if the village will include enough parking for festivals, like the Riverfront Market, or if it will be just green space. Peoria Public Works Director Scott Reese says their current plan allows room for both.
Peoria Public Works presents its plan of action to roll out new stormwater utility fees. Public Works says the fees will help them pay for nearly $17 million worth of projects to help prepare residents for the change. Public Works plans to send out a manual explaining in detail what the fee includes. They also plan to launch a website in May allowing residents to pay their bill online, as well as see how much impervious payment is on their property. Peoria City Council says they will review the manual before it is sent out to the public.
A 34-year-old Springfield native was among the 5 passengers killed in a New York City helicopter crash Sunday. Daniel Thompson grew up in Springfield before moving to New York. He worked at a tourism company that gave helicopter rides. The engine failed 5 minutes after takeoff Sunday night. Thompson and 4 others were trapped in their safety harnesses and drowned. His classmates said they won't forget how he made them feel.
He's going to be greatly missed, and it's just very tragic to know that somebody so beautiful and somebody so kind is not here anymore, and we'll definitely cherish his memories and just the beautiful person that Daniel was.
Thompson's parents still live in Springfield. The National Transportation Safety Board has confirmed the engine failed 5 minutes after takeoff. The time and details of Thompson's funeral remain unknown.
The Normal West softball team will honor a teammate killed in a car crash last week at this Thursday's home opener. Olivia Sonnet's teammates will pause for a moment of silence before that game. Her sister Ellie will then take Olivia's second baseman position prior to the start of the game. The second baseman will take a knee for the first pitch of that game. Weather permitting, the team will do a balloon release before the game starting at 4:15 p.m.
Farmington Central High School's Board of Education is receiving backlash from members of the community and FFA alumni. During a school board meeting Tuesday, board members voted to not renew one of the agriculture teachers' contracts. The superintendent says the school relies on the FFA for input on ag matters.
They have a very strong voice, as they should, in our community, and they wish not to see anything negative or potentially negative happen to any of our ag programs or FFA offerings. So anything pertaining to that, whether it be budgetary, personnel, or anything like that, is obviously going to get their attention.
It wasn't specified how or if that employee would be replaced.
Bradley University's athletics director is getting a contract extension. Chris Reynolds signed a 5-year deal to stay with the Bradley Braves through the 2022-23 academic year. While the terms of the contract are not being released, his title will change to Vice President for Intercollegiate Athletics. Reynolds is a native of Peoria who played basketball at Peoria High and at Indiana University.